gosh, are you okay? Oh, don't hurt yourself. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. It's just
There you go. Okay. Hi. And I'm Kim, and this is
Amy.
Yeah. And we're gonna read to you from the Urantia book, but first we have 365 Days of Walking the Red Road by Terry Jean. So here we have Dave Chief, who I could not find a lot of information on, but apparently he is the grandson of somebody named Red Dog, who was in Crazy Horse's band of Lakotas. So we have a quote from him, and it's kind of a hard thing because we have these quotes from these wonderful quotes, but we don't know how to attribute them. Who should we thank for them? But anyway, this is a person named Dave Chief. Okay, wait just a second.
That's
That's
yours or mine?
I think that's yours.
Where is it?
I don't know. It's over there. Here it is.
Oh, it's my
It's
daughter.
Alexis.
I'm gonna let Kim read this, and I need to take.
I'm gonna
this.
read
Sorry.
that. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna read to you Dave Chief's quote, and then hopefully, Amy can come back and read with us. Okay.
Yeah.
I know things like. Isn't that something? February 15th. The circle has healing power. In the circle, we are all equal. And in the circle, no one is in front of you. No one is behind you. Well, I guess the person in front of you staring back at you, it's kind of in front of you, all right, but no one is in front of you. No one is behind you. The sacred circle is designed to create unity. The hoop of life is also a circle. On this hoop, there is a place for every species, every race, every tree, and every plant. It is this completeness of life that must be respected in order to bring about health on this planet. To understand each other as the ripples when a stone is tossed into the waters, the circle starts small and grows until it fills the whole lake. Dave Chief, Oglala Lakota, grandson of Red Dog, Crazy Horse's band. Okay, Dave Chief, I don't know where you are. Maybe you're even still with us. How do we know? I don't know. But thank you. Thank you for your words. And we will move on to Tao Te Ching, translated by Ralph Allendale. We have a picture of icicles today, melting icicles. Very wonderful, very beautiful. Okay, this says, linking with ancient times. In ancient times, the people knew the great integrity with subtlety and profundity. Because they are so unfathomable to us, we can describe the ancients only with great effort. They were cautious as those crossing an icy stream, wary as those surrounded by dangers, dignified as guests, yielding as melting ice, innocent as virgin wood, open and broad as valleys, merging freely as muddy water. But today, who can remain patient while the mud so gradually clears? Who can remain still while the moment for action so slowly emerges? Who can do that? We observers of the great integrity, who in our times, like those ancients,
motivation here.
never seeking fulfillment, are never unfulfilled. Okay, I'm going to read that last part again.
Where's the manager? Hang on.
Who,
Hi.
we observers of the great integrity, who in our times, like those ancients, never seeking fulfillment, are never
I know you always
unfulfilled.
have everything. That's why I'm asking. Come on in. You're okay.
So if we
Was there something in here, a piece of carpet that I had to fix, or did I have that done?
Yes.
It's been a
No.
long.
Let's
It's
just
this.
hang out with me for a minute,
Oh, yeah.
okay?
And then by the back.
Hi, you're on TV.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
We have Hershey's. Are you still there? Let me call you right back.
Are you smoking in
Bye.
here?
No, we don't smoke. That's from downstairs. I don't smoke. I've never
That's
smoked.
from downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from Tim. It's actually really good compared to what it used to be.
He cannot smoke in his
I
apartment.
don't know if he does, but it's you can smell it. Sorry, Kim.
Yeah.
Here, come here.
Dude, that would drive me insane.
Oh
I mean, I smoke
No,
and
because
think,
Celie has asthma. It comes in really bad right through here. So
Okay.
here and then in the bathroom.
So if we want to be fulfilled,
I'm so sorry about that.
we don't seek fulfillment. And these elders were so wise. They were innocent and yielding and dignified. They were gracious. They were open and broad as valleys. So they were just fine.
that's what I thought. That's why I was like, why does it smell like smoke?
Yeah.
All right, I'll have Reno come and check out the carpet.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry. I'll be
it's
back
okay,
in a
it's
minute.
okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll probably just go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the frosting is
With it.
That's okay. Wait, there's no cupcake. Hang on.
Someone took the frosting off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to read from the Urantia book.
We have some more.
Those are my favorite
You
ones.
scare me, aren't they?
Yes,
They're the best.
they're so good.
Okay. So we're on paper 37, personalities
Oh, okay.
of the local universe.
I'll have you come over when it's clean.
So
No, wait, so
section number 1 is
what are the other ones?
the universe aids. Okay. So this is pretty short. We're just going to go over these here. This group of beings here, different kinds of beings, are the universe aids. Many of the unique orders generally grouped in this category are unrevealed. But as presented in these papers, the universe aids include the following 7 orders. 1, the bright and morning stars. Okay, so that for us is Gabriel. That's the first son of the Creator Son and the Mother Spirit. 2, the brilliant evening stars.
It should. I don't feel like one.
3,
Stop by later.
archangels. 4, the Most High Assistants.
No problem.
5, the High Commissioners. 6, the Celestial Overseers. And 7, the Mansion World Teachers. Do you want to come and read, or what are you going to do? Amy, do you want to come and read? Because I'm almost done. I'll wait for her so she can read to you.
This has been a very odd, interesting reading.
Okay, so come over and do, I mean, it's okay. Okay, we have to, please forgive the interruptions today.
Our apartment manager had a sweet tooth.
Okay, so we're just reading about the universe aids. So this is within the context of our universe created by the Creator Son, Christ Michael, and the Mother Spirit. And these are their helpers, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I read just this list here. So you can read, start with paragraph 9 there.
Of the first order of universe aids, the bright morning stars, there is just one each
One.
local universe.
Right.
And he is the firstborn of all creatures native to a local universe.
Right.
Okay.
So there's just one of these
Yeah.
is the firstborn son of, and ours is Gabriel, right? Right.
Known as Gabriel of Salvington, he is the chief executive of all of Nebadon, functioning as the personal representative of the sovereign son and as spokesman for his creative consort. During the earlier times of Nebadon, Gabriel worked quite alone with Michael and the creative spirit. As the universe grew and administrative problems multiplied, he was provided with a personal staff of unrevealed assistants, and eventually this group was augmented by the creation of the Nebadon Corps of the Evening Stars. Wow.
Okay, so what are you getting from that, really? So this Gabriel is the chief executive of all of Nebadon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
And he worked along with Jesus, Michael,
right.
the Holy
you-
Spirit,
Mhm.
and as problems arose and multiplied, he came up with a personal staff of assistants that I don't know who they're unrevealed to.
well, they're it just means that we're not going to really talk about them. We're not going to focus
Okay.
on them. So that's the bright and morning stars and his group of assistants. That's covered by number 1 here. Okay. So then we'll talk about the brilliant evening stars next time. Right. Tomorrow. Okay. So so he's the chief administrator, like if yeah. So the president of Nebadon, I guess.
Okay.
Right? So the creators of Nebadon are Christ, Michael, and Creative Mother Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's their first child, so he's
It's crazy that there's politics in it.
in heaven. You can't get away from it. Okay. You can't. The best you can do is make it as sane as you can make it. But it's like groups of people coming together to make decisions. I mean, that's what politics is, right?
Yeah.
People coming together to decide what's best for everybody.
Except they do it in a way that works and they don't fight. They work together for the highest good and they accept the mistakes that they make. They learn from them. And,
Right.
You know, there's so much grace given. I wish we could do that here on earth.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing.
Oh.
I think the problem comes when one person or personality wants to take charge of the whole thing. Thinks, yeah, and that's the danger I saw with that light worker that we were talking about earlier, right? Whatever. But what I always compare the politics to is a football team, right? America's a football team,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because in a football teams, you've got the offensive team, you've got 2 teams within it, the offensive team and the defensive team. Okay, so and both of them are necessary. Same in baseball. You got the people that are in the field, and you got and you got the people that when they're up to bat, right? So, you know what I mean. So you've got these phases of activity, and they're both valuable, but they need to work together. It's like yin and yang need to work together. Right.
Kind of
So-
like all these energies came in here while we're trying to do Urantia and we just had to work together and work through it.
All these energies came together. Well, they were all important to you, you know, in this way. And
But the
you're-
timing,
timing,
God
Yeah,
has a sense of
okay.
humor.
sense of humor. Yeah. But everybody's important. Everybody's important. And
That was really a different, unique analogy, football team.
well, sure. I mean, when it makes sense here, the guys that are pushing forward and
That's
testing
actually
the limit.
perfect analogy.
Yeah. Because that's the progressives.
Yeah.
The ones that are the left wing is pressing forward, trying new things, and the conservatives are the defensive end team that are like, okay, let's not lose what we have,
Mhm.
right? So let's pick up the rear here, the rear guard, and it's very important to have that. Okay, so we don't want to belittle that at all. But the problem happens when either side, it could be the left or the right, the defense or the offense, decides that we don't need the other side. We're going to take over the whole thing. So that's when there's trouble. And you see that kind of rhetoric coming. I see it mostly coming from the right side of our American scheme these days. That they think that the left side is holding them back and everything, and they don't really need the left side at all. They just want everything to be their way, and that's not okay. So and that's not a legitimate change for that's not okay because everybody's valuable. So whenever you're like I said, because Don says, well, we don't want to let them do this to us or whatever. And I said, who's they, Don?
Yeah.
Right. There's no they. Who is they? Who's doing what to you? Who's not in your human family? No, everybody is here. Okay. Everybody's opinion is important. It's like they're trying to cut people off the voter rolls. That's the one thing they're doing. They only want legitimate Americans to vote. Well, what are you talking about? Okay, if you're born here, no matter what language you speak, or if you have, if you're a citizen, doesn't matter where you live, you should have the equal right to this voting machines. You shouldn't have to wait in line for 3 hours to vote because you're black, right?
Women had to fight for the right to vote too. It's just all ridiculous.
Right, it's all ridiculous. Right. So
yeah, I don't even want to go there.
Okay, so let's okay, we got a little bit on the political thing, but
I just want to say for Black History Month,
thank you. Yeah, Black History
just
Month.
honor somebody in your community, and that person that I would like to honor today would be Sunita King. Phenomenal woman, helped establish a recovering community here in St. Louis Park for women and their children, and then eventually. Story is a single dad was watching his kids and the mother went back out and they allowed the father to stay with the children. And so now she stayed and she worked with the program to help families in recovery unify with their children, and then went off to work for CPS to be a supervisor to help with the really, really difficult cases and oversee that. Phenomenal, strong woman, very boisterous laugh, sweetest heart in the world, and the baddest bitch you meet if you cross her path. So much love and respect for her.
Okay, I don't know this person, but I'm sure. Okay, tell me her name again.
Sunita King.
Sunita King. Okay, thank you for all your hard work, Sunita King. Right. We're going to end it there. Thank you very much for being with us. Sorry
for all the interruptions.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's a human thing, We are humans. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
I have to call Laurel back because he's pissed. He's threatening me now.